Well, hello, ladies, and welcome to the Mompreneur Cafe, where you can let your hair down and join our community of moms who are helping to inspire you to stay courageous so you can confront your challenges and stay consistent in your business. And that way, we will have the confidence to carry on. I am looking forward to this session today because we're going to be highlighting Tina Ezel's industry, which is pretty unique the way she brings her opportunity to the platform. Tina is, I just realized we have two Tinas here. So we've got
It's
Tina
two
Rain
Tinas.
Ezel, but it's cool. It's cool.
I don't see the other Tina.
Well, she's Masterpiece Women, but
Oh,
I'm not sure why it pulled up as masterpiece women, but
hey, it's all good. It's all good. Um, But Tina brings a unique approach to her industry because Tina helps us to help our clients stay happy, and we know how hard it is to work to get clients in the first place. So hopefully, the wisdom we share about Tina's industry and amongst each other can help some other mom who's maybe thinking about starting a business, launching a business, or hopefully trying to maintain the customers, and that's very important. So I'll let all of us introduce each other quickly, a quick 30-second intro, and then Tina will you'll tell us more about what you do.
okay.
Yolanda, you want to go first?
Sure. I'm Yolanda Santana, and my company is All Bits Tech. We provide IT solutions, including computer support, server, cloud, website design, voice over IP, services to solopreneurs and small businesses. We've been around since 2017, and we like to think of ourselves as your IT partner so that you can focus on your business.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
And Tina Rains, you're up next. Your little 30-second intro.
sure. So Tina Rains, I'm a nurse by profession. I have Masterpiece Women podcast and community, as well as my business. I am very passionate about health, so I promote health products that are transformational, and I also help women to build businesses. And so I have a bunch of tools for women, everything from how to start to build an online presence to graphic designs and different things for them to really, primarily for the solopreneurs who want to get online but don't know how. So I provide those tools, and with a Christian emphasis on how do you build business with the way the Lord would have you to incorporate your faith into your business. So that's what I do.
Sure. Thank you. And of course, you guys know I'm Glow. I'm a marketing strategist, and I have switched my focus to specializing in YouTube optimization, LinkedIn, and SEO for my website. And a lot of folks, at least I hope the women that watch this or join our community take advantage of me leveraging my skills and talent to help them market and promote their business. Our YouTube channel, which we just started, and we're already at almost 5,000 views. So my SEO strategies are working. Anyone who's in marketing knows that once you post something nowadays, you better know what you're doing to get any views. Even if you have your own private following, the algorithms won't even show your videos or content to your own following, which is crazy. But again, my background, I worked with an agency where I know it takes thousands of dollars to pay for advertising, which is why at Mompreneur Source, I tell women, join our cafe here. We highlight you, share what you do, like we're going to do with Tina today, and let us help you create your content. And we drop that on our channel where you can access those videos and share them amongst on your own channel as well. And we share our links back and forth because we're stronger in numbers, helping to get the word out about the services we do. And people get to know that we're not robots, right? In the world of AI. I mean, and now with the deep fake and everything, someone showed me something very scary the other day. Okay. And it was a platform where they would take your presentation and literally have you present your own presentation in multiple different languages. And your lip is in sync with the language. So they were like,
Yeah.
you could speak
Can you
Japanese,
repeat that in multiple? Was that multiple languages? Because it got cut off a
multiple,
little bit.
yes, multiple languages. And the lip synchronization was, I mean, it was on point. It looked like this person
Wow.
spoke 10 different, like gave the presentation in 10 different languages. And I was like, oh my goodness. So for me, it's even more so important to connect with who is behind the products and services that I'm choosing to support in this new era. With, without going on too much, let's bring on Tina so we can hear more about you, Tina. Today is your day. And me and Tina have
Okay.
been friends for a while. And she is a true example of a hustling mom because she has a job, she has a business. She's got two teenagers now. When I met her, they were babies, but now she's
But the
got
second
two.
one is not quite a teenager. She's 11, but the first one just turned 18.
I'm sure she acts like she's 21. So, Tina, let's hear from you.
Yes. So my name is Tina Isel, and apart from the AI, which Glow was just talking about, with the artificial intelligence, I'm here to help you make better human connections with the platform where you can create cards online, and you can use your cell phone or you can use your computer. And these are better than e-cards. You're actually making cards that will be sent to an address.
Mm.
So this is one particular card that I made when I went to see my sister in Delaware. Okay, I add pictures inside, and one of the most important things that I feel that I should stress is you could add your branding on the back of the card. So this is a great way to stay top of mind with your customers for business, or if you just want to continue to reach out and build relationship with family members, co-workers, anybody. It can be used for all types of um I'm sorry, it could be used for anniversaries, it could be used for Christmas, any type of holidays. But I have been using this system since 2008, and at that time I was just a customer, and I saw what impact it had on the people who received the cards, because you never know what people are going through, and you might just want to send them an encouraging word. And this will not just only writing up someone for business, but just personal use. So I will just invite you to contact me, and we could take it from there. I do Zoom presentations. That's what I do. And then teach people how to work the system.
So, Tina, like we're all moms in this community. What are some of the challenges that you've had to overcome being in the card industry? Because you have competitions from the Dollar Tree, you know, you have, I mean, I could just go on with all the competition you have, and then you see there's like digital cards. But what's
Right.
unique about your service, and how can it help some of the moms here in business probably take their business to the next level by utilizing your service?
Okay. Well, what's unique about this service is that usually in 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 the past, people would go to Hallmark and they would choose a card. They would then have to go to the post office and get stamps, right? So
Mm-hmm.
with these cards, you're gonna write your own heartfelt words inside the card. No one else. These words belong to you. Your own heartfelt words. And our platform allows you to take care of the postage. Everything is together. It's a one-stop shop. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you create your card. You press the send button, and this card will be sent to the recipient. So you don't have to worry about going to the gift store. You don't have to worry about going to the post office.
Just
And we also have a gift store. Yes, you have a gift store. Everything is rolled up in one.
That's really good. That's really good. Anyone have any questions for Tina about her unique? Now, Tina, you have a title. Tell me again your title. It was a customer strategist, a customer
Actually,
retention
I'm
strategist.
I actually changed it. I had on link on a Lightable relationship retention strategist, which I might keep it like that. But I am a relationship marketing specialist. I'm just trying to decide which one I want to keep, which one sounds better. And you ladies could actually help me out with that if you would like. Which one sounds better going along with the cards? Because you're trying to retain customers. So that's the reason why I had you originally use relationship retention specialist. And someone told me that retention sounded like something else in another business. So sometimes you can't listen to everybody.
I was
But
thinking,
I've never.
my
Go
marriage,
ahead.
relationship retention.
That sounds okay. So relationship marketing strategist sounds better.
I
Okay.
think that sounds personally. I think that sounds too businessy, because the one thing. So Tina, I'm going to add to what you. So I used to raise millions of dollars for a not-for-profit, and one of the consultants that came in to help us said this, and so I'm big on personal cards. He says you should send out a personal card to every one of your customers, every one of your donors, if they give you $5. And it built relationships. So I'm almost thinking, as you're saying that, it is such a valuable tool to use for a business. Yes, retention, but business relationship. So like a lot of companies have like a relationship steward or relationship. I'm trying to think of a word, but because it is a personal touch that people have lost. Everything is so automated. And so finding that word glow might be better with a word for that. But I personally wouldn't use either one of those because they sound almost too businessy, and it is business, but it's more about, it's like bringing back that personal touch to corporate. So I would play with the words a little bit because that is a really valuable tool that, as a matter of fact, I will say this, when I had a big business, I used your service way back when. It was crazy. I want to say it was, so I would use that service years ago. I don't remember what happened, why I quit using her or whatever, maybe because I sold the company. So congratulations for what you're doing. It does make a difference, but Glow could probably help you better with the word.
Okay.
Well, it's in conversations, and that's why I started hosting the cafe, because one of the moms in our directory, it's called the rabbit hole. Okay. If you are thinking about being vegan or suspicious of the food, I'm telling you, she gives you ribs. It looks like ribs. It tastes like ribs. Her entire menu, her reviews are amazing. If you just Google the rabbit hole in Pompano Beach, Florida, and I was at her cafe and we were just having such a great time. I was supporting her business. And I was like, man, why don't we keep this conversation going, right? I can go to different locations, because someone was like, oh, Glow, you should get a real cafe. But then I was like, then I'd be limited. Yes, I can invite other moms, but what if we took it a step further and took this conversation?
Did that come to you or to me?
Businesses. Sorry?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't muted.
Oh, no, but I was like, why don't we take this conversation to different moms' businesses, and then we do it virtual when we can. But this is the spot. I want this to be the place for us to come and discuss how do you bring ideas, because from a lot of the moms, that I've encountered in my journey of having a job, and then having the baby, and then having to make the decision, then the mommy guilt. Do I go back to work? Do I stay at home with the baby? And even after you've made the choice to send the kid to school, the guilt never stops. And then from my wisdom moms who have older kids, they're like, oh, it doesn't matter what age they are, as long as you're not with them, you're probably going to have some guilt, especially when they ask for the car keys and drive off. You're tending to have worries. So the problems don't really go away. It just evolves over time as the kid age and stage change, right? So I hope the moms feel comfortable to bring their ideas, and let's, help each other, because if you can have the courage to confront the challenges, which they never go away, right? The only way we become confident is constantly refining each other. And like I said on our podcast last week, it's like walking the tightrope, right? You can never stop balancing. If you're gonna make it to the other side, because as soon as you stop balancing,
Yes.
you're basically dead. And Sonia's not here, but I always stole her line. There ain't no reruns in life. So let's do it now.
That's the
Let's
truth.
help Tina now and all the other moms who may be listening to this, struggling with trying to get ideas. Guys, I do pre-consultations for moms in business, and that's my give back to the community. So please reach out to me, 561-285-7515. Let us get some thoughts together, see your vision come to reality. Because Tina, it's a personal touch that you bring, and like Tina Rain said, we're losing that personal touch. I was frightened the other day. I called a company and I was like, I know this is a robot. And I just started saying, are you a robot? Are you a robot? And I was like having an argument with this robot. I was like, I want to talk to a human. And then it said,
I've done that too.
moment,
Give me
please.
a real person.
Yeah. Are you chatting, right? You think, fine, I get in touch with customer service and you're chatting, and then it looks like it gets confused sometimes. So it'll start spitting out
Yeah.
the same content over and over. I'm like, oh. So, but Tina, I think you're like a liaison for business owners that want to connect with their customers. I mean,
Yes, indeed.
we got to find a simpler word, because a lot of folks, they say speak like what second grade language in marketing, right? So everyone can understand it. But really, you're the connection for the customers and the business owner. So, I mean, if anyone else could expound on that too, because we're helping Tina now. Well, Yolanda, you go ahead. I saw you raise your hand.
Yeah. So I don't mind your title. I mean, it's very clear. I understand retention is to retain. You're trying to keep your client. So I don't mind that title. But I mean, titles are superfluous. Really, it's really how you define it, right? You could be the customer relationship manager, the CRM to the CRM, right? You want to retain
Right.
clients. But I didn't get. What do you have a website? What's your business name? How do we reach you?
Okay. Well, the website. Well, I am actually an affiliate of Send Out Cards, and now it's called Promptings. So basically, to go to the card catalog, you can go to www.sendoutcards.com/the letter V TEZELL TV TVEZEL. I mean VTEZEL. And
You can put your link in the chat.
Okay, I'll do that. Let me see.
Helpful. And we'll make sure. So
Trying to see
everyone
which one is chat. The CC is that chat with the 2 C's? Is that's for the chat?
next to the number of contacts or folks on the presentation, it looks like.
Oh, I see it on the right side.
Yes.
The icon. One second.
So whenever you guys decide to be featured on our conference here, we put a direct link that goes to your directory site, and that's why I encourage all the moms to make sure your site is optimized. If you got coupons and stuff, put it there. If you refer other moms, you're on the front page. And anyone who has promotions and services, you're on the front page. We feature your video on there. Consider us your extended marketing department or external marketing department, because we want to give back. And don't be afraid to share your ideas as well with our community, because we do take action when you guys give us feedback. If you think or want to see something, make a suggestion, because moms join the directory for free, and then our sponsors and supporters, they could contribute, and maybe some of these things I can negotiate for us to have. That way you don't get swallowed up on the social media websites, because one of the reasons, aside from doing marketing for companies, I realized that certain platforms, you have to compete with billions of other people posting content every single day, and some of the content gets lost. I mean, it gets, you keep scrolling down, you scroll, you scroll, you scroll, and it's gone, right, in seconds. Whereas on YouTube and some other platforms, primarily YouTube right now, because YouTube is basically the video version of Google, right? Your baby gets sick, you YouTube it, right? Because most of us probably don't want to read because we're tired of reading. And then in our emails, the challenge with that is Yolanda probably could, we have to have a session with Yolanda for sure featured, because if anyone who is aware of all the scamming going on, I'm so afraid to click a link from someone I don't know. And then someone's like, oh, I sent it on whatever Byte or whatever. I'm like, listen, if I don't know you, I'm not clicking. And I'm gonna show specific clips. I gotta check compliance with certain platforms, but I would like to screenshot some of these emails and text messages that I get asking permission to unlock my account and stuff from my bank. I mean, it looks so legit.
What?
So Tina, I feel like your industry, man, we may be making a comeback to traditional snail mail because I mean, the worst case you have to worry about with mail is anthrax. That's the most fearful thing I've encountered with regular mail. But with this digital mail,
Wow.
you know, all your bank accounts and everything's like linked up to this thing. And then you have people that's phishing you or spamming you, and you can't tell the difference between the real companies or when there's like a breach with the government. I remember at one point, I think, was it the IRS that they hacked into the IRS and there was some issues with people. Well, don't quote me on that, but I'm almost certain I was one of those persons who got that mail. But you know, it could happen to anyone, because just like how we're a group of great people trying to do right in our communities, there's also, you know, the yin yang concept, a group of bad people who's constantly trying to figure out the next scam or the next opportunity to take advantage of people who are not aware and not doing their due diligence to protect themselves. So Tina, I think your industry is, your business is going to grow because we work hard to get our clients, and
That's right.
people want to feel connected. And I think is a very cost effective way to show appreciation, because even though I've gotten gifts in the past, it was nothing more valuable to me when someone sent me a card or something that had a message letting me know that they knew me personally, right? It wasn't just like, oh, happy birthday, but it was more like,
Right.
happy birthday and my favorite quote or something they knew, that like an inside joke, right, between friends, right? So
Exactly.
I think your industry has a little comeback on the rise. So I would say don't give up, you know, and you know, be encouraged to come and share with the moms here, because I'm sure, you know, after we have our babies and making a decision to like what to do with ourselves, I think even having a side business on its own, even if we decide to go back to work, at least for me, I can only speak for me. I couldn't just do nothing, right? Even if I was
Right.
just taking care of my baby, I'm already hardwired to be an entrepreneur. And
Right.
even if I have a job, it's like I want to do something. So there may be a mom listening to this right now who's thinking, you know what? I do see value in helping business owners connect in a personal way with their clients. And this may be a service for me. So anyone else have any questions for Tina or input? I don't want to take up all the.
Or if they don't, I have something else I can share also that I started doing.
Okay.
Okay. I'm actually encouraging people to not only just use the platform to send cards, but to to do an I am statement, you can make an I am statement on your card, which what you couldn't do, because I want to help to build people, build the community, and build a business. So you're going to start off with send a card to yourself, put your picture on it, like I did this one, and I made an I am statement. And if you don't mind, I could read it to you all, if you don't mind, what I put inside my card. So I am focused, I am persistent, and I will never quit. I inspire myself and others to prosper. My best preparation for tomorrow is doing my best today. My hard work is creating change. The world needs what I have to offer. I am a role model for people around me. I am a first-time home buyer. I am the first billionaire in my family. I have my first personal car. I am excellent in all I do. This is who I am, Tina Wiesel. So you start with yourself. That's the first thing you do. And then the next thing you do, you'll send one to someone just to encourage them. And then the third thing you do, you'll send it to someone who has helped you, encourage you in your own business. So this is something that I started to encourage people to do. Building yourself, building your community, and building business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mic drop. You guys don't feel inspired, because I'm here sitting here thinking, okay, what am I doing for myself? And where is my note to self? I mean, you said you put your photo on there and your I am statement. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Mail it to yourself so you can read it every day.
That's really inspirational, because the real truth, what I discovered over the years, and then I heard one of my mentors say, there's no such thing as management, only self-management. And if all of us took the challenge to just work on ourselves, right? Show up and fulfill our role that we came here to do, our own personal missions here on earth. What if our community has just adopted that self-management? No one would have to wake you up to get out of bed, to show up, to run your business, right? When you go to work, well, geez, the managers won't even have a job, in a sense, because you know what you're there to do. And same thing like our business, right? Having that work ethic, even with the kids, when they're out from school, it's easy to find the excuses for us to not do what we know we're supposed to do. But that self-management, if we master that, oh man, we would have less folks in jail. I mean, when it looked like our kids, I said, man, I wish all my parents taught me was how to manage money and how to deal with relationships. If I could get those two under control, because when we think of relationships, we're thinking probably intimate relationships, right? But all relationships, especially business relationships, even now when folks approach me with opportunities, I have a whole video to do on this. I have to be very careful, because is their mission, vision, and purpose aligned with my vision, mission, and purpose? And Tina, make sure send me a message too, because I'm gonna do that exercise. I think all of us here should take the challenge and get that photo and put our statement on it and send it to each other. Accountability, right? To make sure we did it, because we would be able to tell the difference between opportunities and distractions, right? And even when we're trying to make business decisions and align ourselves with folks, these are the things that cost us our precious time that we'll never get back. And being a mom in business, all of our time matters, especially if you're a single mom. God bless them. Now that I'm a mom, I don't know. Widowed or by choice, or not by choice, I don't know how they do it. This is a two-man job, all hands on deck, all the time.
That's right.
there ain't no breaks. Because
That's the
it's
truth.
like you could safeguard your house all you want. If you have toddlers, I think that's the ultimate test to know if your house is clean. Because if it will find you can scrub that floor, they will find something that's harmful to them or toxic. I don't know how they do it. They're like, I don't know. They're like specialists in finding crap, man. I mean, they will find the smallest whatever thing that you haven't seen in years, right? And you think, oh, I just been cleaning for 3 hours. Ah. But this kids, like, you cannot take your eyes off of them. So
No.
my heart goes out to all the moms that don't have help and support. I mean, I will do my best if you reach out to me to help you with resources that I've encountered since I started this platform helping moms. But oh my goodness, if we all just learn to manage ourselves and teach our kids how to do that, just that, be a responsible kid at school, which we all know. You know, everybody feel like they have perfect kids. At least I felt like, oh, they're so cute. And then they remind me that they're just human. Constant reminders.
Oh yeah.
And
And as they get older, you'll be reminded even more.
oh Lord. Because me and my husband, we said, we were looking at each other. We were like, man, did you ever feel like you could feel so defeated by a 5-pound object, right? Or, well, for some of us, if you had a real small baby, he's around 5 pounds, maybe smaller, but 6 pounds. I felt so helpless, right? And then, like, the 20-pound, I'm like, I can't believe that I'm being manipulated by a 20-pound object. I call him an object because sometimes you get in a different space of mind when they start doing crazy things that you never thought they could even do. And you know you didn't teach it to them, right? So
Right.
teenagers, well,
That's
I got
another story.
here to help me because some of you I do call and cry. Hey, and man, I have to tell y'all, if for the moms especially listening, don't be afraid to reach out because, like I said, it's like tightrope walking. You can't stop, and you have to take care of yourself above all else. You know, and one another episode we're going to be talking about being a single mom when you have a partner, while you have a partner, because that's pretty real too. Some moms I encountered,
Yeah.
it's just like they're a single mom,
Yeah.
you know. So it's a rough road, but we got each other, and that's what really matters. That we are here to support, and I hope I continue to find resources and the ability to keep this community going and growing. That way I could highlight different moms and opportunities. If you guys will have someone in mind that you think should be a part of this platform and should be a part of the conversation here, please share it. Let me know. I will do my best to try to get in touch with them and promote their services. And we don't have to be afraid of competition because we all do things differently, uniquely. And we talked about pricing on one of our episodes, right? Because you have to price what you're worth. And if you don't do that, you're not being true to yourself because you know the service and the value that you bring, your unique value proposition to the community to help support. So I heard someone. Oh, but if you guys don't have anything extra, we can certainly end off. Where did I get that word from? We can certainly end here. But anyone else got any events going on? I didn't see any events posted on the website. I tell you guys, we are getting some good traction on YouTube now. Just started. I think we're a little over 2 months in. We got over 5,000 views, which I know is not a lot, but
That's
again,
good.
we're trying to
5,000 views.
to keep it going here. So we have a collection of videos, and we're going to keep the content coming uniquely for moms in business. Let me know some of the struggles we probably need to discuss. Yolanda, I hope we can get you soon to have a more in-depth conversation in the IT world, because I'm not a techie person, but I do my own websites and stuff. And I love to refer that service out because nobody was like, Chloe, help me. I'm like, it's so time consuming. SEO and all that stuff is so time consuming. But we have some really talented moms that you all have not even met yet. I'm hoping one day we can do that Mompreneur cruise, which I'm looking into, where we get together and have like a mastermind. But we have nannies and bring our kids, right? Especially for the Mompreneur crew. That's my plan. That's my plan,
Okay.
right? So we can get together, having that peace of mind, knowing where our kids are. Because I don't know, like for me, if I know where they are and they're close by, I feel a little bit more comfortable than just leaving town and hoping for the best. Unless they're with my husband.
Right.
Even then, I still hope for the best. Well, I pray for him. But I'm hoping one day to do that cruise. And you guys know how warm you feel when you're speaking to someone who can relate to your unique situation. It's so helpful, so helpful. So with that being said, anyone got any events or anything coming up or any place we should be locally? Okay, let's play a game. Yolanda, where are you located?
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach. All right.
Okay.
And Tina, you?
I'm in Tamarack, Florida.
Okay, right down the street. I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Tina Rains?
I am actually up in the West Palm Beach area as well.
But you're not in Palm Beach right now.
Well, right this second I am, but
Oh.
then I'm headed out in a couple of weeks. We're home for about a month, and then we're headed out, and we'll be all over the country. So
Whew.
I'm once a little step ahead of you guys. I just sent my last one off to college. So I'm a Mimipreneur probably now.
So you're the one for us to call to cry on.
Yeah, been there, done that. Let me tell you, if anything, I had 4 kids of my own, and my husband had 3. So we've been through just about everything in the parenting realm you could imagine. So feel free to, reach out anytime. Because plus I was an OB nurse for 30 years. So I dealt with a lot of mommy health issues. I'm real passionate about health and well-being and that type of thing. So yeah.
Okay. Now, Tina, how do you spell your last name?
R-A-I-N-S.
R-A-I-N-S. R-A-I-N-S?
Yep. And my
Yes.
website's tinarains.com. So it's pretty easy.
Okay.
But I do have
Chat.
a podcast as well. And it's really focused on women building business that really want to build it from a faith base. So I bring women on with have them share their stories of faith and entrepreneurship and that type of thing. So if you have a story, feel free to reach out to me. And I can give you my email as well. It's really easy. trains@tinarains.com. So there's no E, it's just Rains, R-A-I-N-S. But I'm always looking for people to hop on my podcast to give you, women to share their story, because your story, even as well, not even, especially your failures and how you overcome them, are so valuable to other women, because I believe that speaks volumes of, how God allows us to navigate through these tough times so that we can, help other people. So, yeah. So.
And
So
can you all
that
just
T
make
Rains
sure
Gmail, because it kind of cut off at the end.
It's
Was that
oh sorry
gmail.com?
it's trains@tinarains.com. So it's like trains,
Oh, okay.
basically. Trains@tinarains.com.
I didn't
Okay.
think about that.
I
Train.
know. I didn't either when I set it up. And then one of the first weeks I had it, they're like, you realize your email's trains. I'm like, oh, it's catchy. They won't forget it then.
Well, now that you said that, I have your name in my phone as Train. I have T-Rain. And I always say
That's
T-Rain.
hilarious. Train.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can you guys put your information in the chat as well?
And I am new to this Google thing. I don't even see the chat on this thing. Where is
You
the
probably
chat on these?
guys, especially if you're using
To your far
a cell.
left.
Oh, I see it now. Okay. I see it now.
Well, I was going to change the platform, but part of my commitment to the moms is I try to maximize as much services as I don't have to pay for to show them that if you're thinking about starting a business, the only thing that stops us from succeeding, especially in our culture right now, you won't believe what it is. Anyone want to take a guess?
Sorry, I was typing. I wasn't paying attention. What was the question?
No, the only thing that stops us from launching our business, it's not money anymore. We don't have that excuse anymore.
It's true.
It's not money.
It's true.
It's us.
Fear.
The
It's fear.
Yeah, the
It
confidence
is.
to just say, you know what, I'm going to start. I can show you so many ways and free tools, whether you're tech savvy or not, right? And I've done all of my videos, with the exception maybe of 10, I can't say all, but maybe 3 or 4 videos I did all on the Google Meet platform. And and it translates the meeting, it records the meeting, it hosts the meeting, right? I mean, there are some unique tools out there, and the folks who are afraid of technology right now, man, this is the time. This is the time to launch. This is the time to go. There's opportunities because we no longer need money to start, right? You don't no longer need to go to the bank and get a couple $1,000s. The world has evolved. One of the benefits that came from the pandemic is people have now accepted online meetings more so than ever. It's kind of
That's the
cool,
truth.
right?
Yeah.
That we're embracing the ways to stay in spite of and grow our business. So the only thing that stops us really from growing our business is the confidence to go. The confidence. Because we will find the resilience, we will build, the resiliency and the courage by staying in community. But that confidence to say, you know what, I'm good at this. I'm going to charge someone for it. And I could share one struggle. I wrote my first book and I shared it with a really close family member. And they said, oh, really? How many sales you made? I was like, 1. Oh man, they were rolling on the ground laughing. That was so funny to them. And I felt like, oh my God, I failed. And then, when I went to a boot camp, mine, another awesome mom, write your damn book. Because a lot of us have books floating around in our head and we'll be writing on our minds, we're going to publish one day, right? But I went to the boot camp and she says, who here wrote a book? And I was like, oh yeah, I did that. And then she said, who here sold a book? And then I was like, oh, I guess I did that. And then she said, you realize someone was waiting for you to put that information out there? Whether you saw one copy, because the whole point in putting the book out is to help or inspire. Every author has a book, even if it's a fiction book, right? But it's kind of like our business, right? Someone somewhere is waiting for us to fulfill our divine purpose here on this planet.
That's the truth.
So, ladies, if you're listening, and whoever's listening, all of us here on this platform, I think it says a lot for us to just be here, to want to give back. And I tell moms, don't worry, if you can only poke your head in for 5 minutes, you may just poke your head in right at the time to get that one thing to encourage you because someone just said something so crazy and defeating to you. And what I like about our platform is moms of all walk of life come to this platform. I've met with billion-dollar businesses, right? And you say, well, why? Well, geez, Glow, why are they there? Because it's like tightrope walking. I promise you, It never stops. You can never stop trying to maintain your confidence, do business with integrity, create the circle of influence, because as we all journey through life, like we may be great, but we go up and down. And then we may become that sour fruit that needs a little distancing at time, right? We get too much distracted by circumstances with kids or spouse or whatever, and we may need like a little break away from the core pack to kind of like restore ourselves, right? So if we become bitter and angry and then it starts to spill out of us, what's going to help us snap back into place and be like, wait a minute, that's not for me. That's not for me. And this is where I feel like I learned who my true friends are. When I call them and I say, hey, man, this and that happened or whatever, and they'd be like, well, you know, you better than that. They don't let me have a pity party, and they don't go down that road. I mean, they acknowledge me, but it's almost like I fell down and they kind of supported me to pick me back up, and not like I fell down and they just got on the ground and start crying with me too. I mean, guys, you know, I hope you guys feel encouraged and inspired today. And Tina, please hold us all accountable. There is one, two, oh, Linda, we didn't hear from you. I don't know if you can speak, but there is 5 of us here today. So you should be getting 4 photos with it's the mission statement on the photo, right? Or the purpose. See, I already forgot.
Yeah. So right. So it's you could put a I am statement in the middle of the card.
I
I'm
am
gonna
state,
send. Put your picture
right?
in the front. And put I am statement, or you can call it affirmation. Put affirmations in the middle.
Okay.
And you could even use your name. I had my daughters use their name, and like Z would be Resilius, A would be, whatever nice. You could put a nice, encouraging name.
Okay. All
I
right.
love that.
My husband is Victor, Victorious. He did his
I
as well. I
love
had all
that.
of them do one.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Ladies, you guys have a great day.
Have a
And it
great
was a
day, everyone.
pleasure. Yolanda, we hope
Yes,
to
have a
get
great
you
day,
soon. So
and
see
I'll
you.
be
Bye.
looking everyone else up on social media.
Yes, thank
I
you.
took a
Bye-bye.
picture of everybody's names.
Okay.
Okay, enjoy your day. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Christine.
Hi, Glow. How are you? So sorry to
Hi.
disturb you. Yeah, we just have a minor glitch.
Oh, okay. So I'm in the page now. My husband have to go to work because he just stayed really late so he could watch the kids. So
Okay.
I'm in here. Do I go to the main site? This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
If you could please.
Okay. Okay.
Um. Okay. So first thing is I attached the link to the contact form for when we download the ebook. A few spaces down. If you could scroll a bit down.
Okay, hold on 1 second. This what you
Oh,
need me to
sure.
fix right here?
Oh. So that was that easy. It was
Oh,
that easy. Just type in the
yeah.
icon. Oh
What's this
shoot.
one?
I should have
LinkedIn?
known.
No, it's okay because this thing is so well. I glad someone else is doing it. So Tanya could see like I will save stuff in
Mm,
there and it won't. And I'm like, Glow, don't break the computer.
it is glitching, right?
Yeah, like it's like when it works, it's great. I mean, for the platform, it's pretty cool. It's really
Mm-hmm.
customizable too. Like when you compare it to like
Yeah.
I love that, but you just
Mm-hmm.
gotta be like patient. What else you need me to do?
Mm-hmm. If you scroll down a bit to when we download the ebook, free
Okay,
ebook thing.
right. Oh, I passed it.
Yeah, you you went past it. Yeah,
Okay.
that one. Do you see that? If you could see that, I've attached the link, but
Mhm.
on the actual page, it doesn't redirect to another page. I don't know why.
Um, Sometimes you have to publish before some of the changes will take effect. That's why I had to do like the demo, the fake link, because
Mm-hmm.
did the hosting. Let me see here, custom domain. Oh, it still didn't. I let me. Oh, it's publishing here. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay, try
Could you
refresh.
explain to me how? Okay, go on, go on.
I was saying
I'm
try.
just gonna refresh.
Yeah, try refresh and see if it works now. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for a second.
All right, sure. Hopefully it does. I
Because some
actually
people,
tried to clear my cache, or however you wanna, I mean, however you pronounce it, but it just doesn't work.
it still didn't work.
I'll
Okay,
try now. Hold on. Yeah, it still doesn't work.
hold on. I'm checking the domain to see if it because she tried to point it before we got it.
Mm-hmm.
Domains.
Mm-hmm. How does, I mean, I'm not, technical savvy when it comes to domains and those things. Could you explain to me how that works and how it affects, you know, some links if it's not chosen the right way or not clicked on the right way?
Um, ask me a different way. Ask me a different way. I think I didn't understand the question clearly.
I want to understand better the importance of choosing the right domain, or selecting, yeah, like how you're doing it now.
See, so it's not up yet. It's not, we got to give it some time to carry over.
Mm.
When you said
Oh.
importance of hosting the domain, so
Mm-hmm.
like right now it's hosted on Groove. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
said businessbeyond.groove dot blah blah blah, the long version.
Oh.
Her domain, see like right here, custom
Mhm.
domain. If it was registered properly, let me just try log out and log back into. Um, Hold on, let me get completely out because I just
Mhm.
did. I just updated the domain and it said it
Mhm.
connected properly. So let me get
Oh, maybe
completely,
that's it.
yeah, because we had to, we had to connect the domain, change the server, the DNS record.
Mhm.
If you don't, you probably don't
Mhm.
know what I talking
I
about,
don't
right?
know what DNS. Yeah, she was talking. Tanya
So
was talking about
basically,
DNS.
it's like we had
I
to
don't know.
route it. We had to we had to link their website because they are hosting it. We had to link it to their. Let
Oh,
me use
like
it
how
house.
Wix
Like what I'm
functions.
saying. It lives there, their house. We had
Mm-hmm.
to send a connection to their house in order
Mm-hmm.
to make her link work.
Okay.
They couldn't make it.
So, the domain is like, the host is
Well,
like,
you know what?
Wix
I'll be happy to like walk you, like for both of us to walk through a few things about Groove, because even
oh yeah.
still, there's little things on there that still glitch me up too.
Mm-hmm.
So I like me and you should walk through it because I know she can have more courses and stuff, just so it could be
Yeah.
streamlined. And I'm sure you figure out some things I didn't, and I could show you some things that I figured out as well. So let me try
Mm-hmm.
to publish it here again, custom domain, and oh my gosh, it's still not there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Might
So
take a while
it
sometimes.
it may, because I'm trying to settings and billings,
Mm-hmm.
custom domains. So you see, it says secure and connected, uh,
Mm-hmm.
primary app. So we want group pages,
Mm-hmm.
right? And now I just assigned it to group pages, so it should be there now. Definitely should be there now.
Hopefully. Okay.
If it's not there now, then um, I'm gonna cry. I'm just kidding. So okay, so right here I'm going to publish. It should be now because there's this hosting options. We want it
Uh-huh.
on our own business and beyond. Boom, boom, baby.
Okay. Okay, got it. And then you're gonna select root or
Root.
subdomain. Root. What
Root
does that
means
mean?
so. Root means it's this. Root is the main domain. If it's a
Mm.
subdomain, it'll be like business and beyond dot blah 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 blah. So right
Mm.
now we're gonna publish it. It's currently posted on. You see this? businessandbeyond.com/groove, blah, blah, blah. So right now
Mm.
we want it on this, and that's where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you do courses, let's say the course is careers.businessandbeyond.com, make sure when you come in to select it, you're going to do custom, right? You're going to
Mm-hmm.
custom, and then they're going to ask you here, and then you do sub, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll ask you to generate a name for it. So now,
Oh, okay.
so it'll be careers.businessandbeyond.com.
Mm-hmm.
Sub is
Gotcha.
connected to the root. Don't touch
Mm.
the root. And when
Mm-hmm.
you modify the website, make sure I also go right here on the current page and update. So if you save it, current page, you see that this thing here and publish. So
I don't see. Okay.
you see this little thing right here? You see I
Yeah,
turned it
current page. Okay. Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
If you accidentally mess this up and you miss and hit publish here, it might change the whole entire link.
Okay.
So always go. We want it. It's on Business and Beyond. Publish
Mm.
and website should be live. Thank you so much. And I fixed this drop down thing too, so that should not be there.
Mm-hmm.
I already fixed that. I don't know why that's there again because there ain't no drop,
Um,
but we'll see.
let's see. Let's see if it's if the links work. Can we?
All right. You could just go right here to go to the businessandbeyond.com. Boom,
Mm-hmm.
it's live.
Oh, let's see. It's business and beyond
Yep,
LLC.com, correct?
yep. Tanya will be happy.
Oh, yes, she was stressed a bit.
Well,
Understandable, of course.
I told her, I said, Tanya, This is my recommendation. I think you probably noticed it working with her. She goes quick. Like she will just send
Mhm.
something, like she don't slow it down. She just goes. I said, Tanya,
Mhm.
this website might go down. Let me reroute it temporarily to like a social
Mhm.
media or something. That way it's no
Mhm.
disrespect for the client. I said, let me put up a little
Mhm.
temporary web page or something. No. And then and I was like, oh Lord. So it's live now.
Yes, I
Um,
see the work. The links work.
yeah.
Yay!
So thank you very much, ma'am. I gotta go relieve my
Thank
husband, but we gotta
you.
get a nice one-on-one. And you're 9 to 5, I know now. So, cause see, I get up like
Mhm.
2 to 3 o'clock in the morning in my time,
Mhm.
so I
Mm.
can get work done. So I'm tempted to like message you, but I was like, you're not working, so I won't bother. If I send you a message, it's just letting you know that
Okay,
if you're up for it. Okay,
it's
all right.
urgent.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, bye.
All right. Thank you so much. Take care of your baby.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.